Yo, what's going on with it once again, ladies and gentlemen, rose women, fanboys and fangirls, and as always, Osaka's Nikki Commodities, Nintendo Sun 2011 here, aka Manny Wolverine, you guys on Wrestling Intros, not True Towards channel. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff. As you can tell in the background, oh, and of course, follow me Brady on. As you can tell, computer's off. I was using it a little bit earlier before, but I was doing a little bit of research, investigation for a certain other video I'm going to be talking about. Extremely freaking important shit. Oh, I might not have a video up this Friday. It's probably going to be Saturday instead. So if you're wondering, oh, Manny, Nintendo Sony Freak, where's the video on Friday? I have a few important things I have to take care of. Like, for example, I might be getting a haircut soon. Curls are starting to grow out a little bit too long. Anyways, we're here to talk about, before I get into this chick, Luvi, aka her name was CandieEvie originally. She still calls herself CandieEvie occasionally. I think she only does it once in a while, though. She used to be a real big YouTuber, and she still is. To this point, she has almost like 480,000 subs in her main channel, which is really big. She used to do a lot of Pokemon TCG openings, and she used to do Pokemon Facts and Trivia. I think the last one she did was like a month ago. Everything that's different about the DX remakes for Pokemon something. I forgot what it was. Mystery Dungeon, the remakes that just came out 2 months ago in March. So there's that. I know she did a remake comparison of that to the original one from way back in the day, the Game Boy Advance era, SP era. That's super ancient shit back in the day. So she's still fairly relevant. And this chick, oh man, I wanted to talk to you about her real quick before I get into the video. Bob Dunga, very, very cool ass fucking chick. She might see a lot of Sunbug games, besides her being, a light skinned black chick. Super, super awesome ass chick. Except she talks about a lot of old school retros, 90s, early 2000s. Sometimes some late 80s, like, retro technology. I think she's a little bit younger than I am. I think she was, like, born 1992 and I was born in 89 at the time. So, yeah, there's that. Very, very cool chick. Before I do get into that, though, yeah, if you're wondering who CandieEvie is, this is who it was before. That's her main channel. Yeah, there it was. Pokemon Mystery Dungeons and a different one. So, anyways, yeah, let's get into this video. 3, 2, 1, let's get it in. I've been wanting to react to this for a while now. It's like 3.5 days old. By the time you guys are watching this, I'm really late by then. 3, 2, 1, let's go. And I'm probably going to turn the fan on for this too, because it is very hot as fuck in there. Let's go.
I'm struggling a bit for video ideas here. What can I make that's interesting but won't creep anyone out? Oh yeah, so I've had head lice multiple times. Head lice are extremely common among kids, but if you have them, it's the one secret you take to the grave. Little Richard over there got lice 2 years ago and no one dares go near him. He's a lost soul, wandering.
Oh, and if you're wondering, yeah, I think there was a comparison to this one, the Switch version that had Pokemon XD, or the Mystery Dungeons remake. I think that's the one she was talking about in their main channel, because this one's her backup channel, I think. That's fun. They're talking about some head lice horror stories. In a way, I could kind of relate to this, except when I was like a 90s, early 2000s kid, I had a dandruff problem. Very personal ass information for me to share with you guys, but I had to throw it out on the table there. Ain't got as an adult and fucking deal with that shit anymore. I have a physical problem with that anymore, thank God. It's fun.
The playground day in, day out, in search of meaning to his little life. I'm fine. Do you understand this is what having head lice does to you? There's definitely a stigma around having head lice. There are myths that if you have them, then that means you don't wash your hair enough. While this isn't true, there's also another myth that lice only like clean hair, which was probably made up by people that have lice to try and get rid of the other myth, which is hilarious. But no, having lice means that you've come into contact with someone that has lice. That's it. Shocker. Fortunately, head lice are harmless in that they don't carry any diseases, but if you catch them, then you're hardly going to want to keep them. So this got me thinking. Dangerous, I know. What if you get head lice and you're vegan? Can you make an exception, or are you obliged to coexist with them now?
Luckily, I was never a vegetarian, as you could tell by my fatness and the weight. I've never been a freaking vegetarian. I don't know how some people deal with that, but for me, you gotta have some certain meat inside of you, man, because eating fruits and vegetables the rest of my life, yeah, it might extend your health a little bit more longer. And again, I'm not a dietitian or a nutritionist or any of that sort of like special field of expertise when it comes to health and fitness and all that. Way opposite of that shit. I mean, I'm still really good when it comes to personal hygiene, thank God, but that's probably one of the main reasons, thank God, I never had no issue of having like head lice or anything like that. Never had a thing. Jesus, I didn't. Let's move on. And this chick, I know she's gone through a lot of stuff. I think she had a lot of social anxiety a few times. I'm not gonna like talk about the bad stuff. Not the bad stuff she's done. She's never done. I don't think she's done anything really bad ever. But I remember I saw a few Reddit and 4chan posts of her. There's actually R34 of her character. That's crazy as hell as that is. That is insane. I feel bad for her in a way from that point. Anyway, so let's move on. I did a reaction video like 3.5, 4 years ago, like 2016, 2017, about one of her videos. I'm not sure what it was. I think it was about Lucy, just herself, before she became CandieEvie. I don't know. Let's move on.
I was looking up this vital quandary and I found this gem of an article that says, my neighbour told me she was in the practice of combing the lice and nits into the garden where they had a chance of survival. Head lice live off of human blood. They're dead, Sally. You killed them. I had head lice a few times growing up. My poor parents became slaves to the tea tree oil remedies that would never work and then just admit defeat and cut my hair off. I don't actually remember a lot about having head lice as a kid other than a lot of combing and crying. So I asked my parents. I recorded this audio on my phone, please don't hit me. Sometimes when I got the big one.
Oh, that's what it says, featuring her parents. Okay, cool. Oh, she must have went through a lot of crap when she was growing up back, and then again I did as well. I've been very openly about this for the past 10 years, going on 10 and a half years I've had my channel for, and even my older channel for like 13 and a half years. I used to get physically bullied a bunch of times in elementary, middle school. It was probably one of the worst years of my life where I felt like ending myself at that time. Real dark, effed up time in my life, but it was what it was. Oh, and I heard there was like a new Mortal Kombat thing. I'm gonna maybe see if I react to it. I doubt it, but stay tuned if I do. Like I said, Friday I'm not gonna do any videos. I'll probably wait till Saturday, just in case you people are wondering. But she had a recording audio of her own parents. That's awesome as hell. We get to see the people that raise this PokeTuber celebrity in a way, in a sort of sense.
Was out before I put them in the water. I'd squash them between my nails and they'd like crunch. Yeah, they'd crunch.
Hi!
Because I wanted to make sure they were dead and they didn't jump back on your head again. Yeah, I think the next thing that we would have done if that hadn't worked was there was a nip comb that you could get that was supposed to electrocute them. So you comb it through your hair and it would zap them.
After a couple of weeks they built little houses and roads and it's like a little city. Knit city.
Yeah.
And tunnels under your scalp. Do you remember when Lucy was tiny and I used to trick her and I used to give her a teaspoon of water?
Yes, yeah.
So she was the special medicine. She'd be like,
medicine.
I just go to the tap and fill a teaspoonful of water and go like, there you go, love you, but like, you don't feel better now. Yeah.
Yep, that about sums up my head lice experiences when I was a kid. So I had them as an adult too. I was just doing my thing when one day my head starts itching real bad out of nowhere. In my boundless wisdom, I decide I must have dandruff. Yep, I've never had dandruff before, but that must be what I have. The itching got so bad to the point I was using one of those spiky hairbrushes to try and get some form of relief from my torment. Yep, dandruff. But after a week of this, it happened. I'm in the shower, my head is driving me nuts, and in a moment of madness I take my fingers and pinch into my hair. Mom, this is a head loss. Yes, Lucy, that's a head louse. How could this happen? I'd left school at this point. I was already a seasoned social recluse. It doesn't make a lick of sense. I'm perplexed. To this day, I'm still not 100% sure on how they appeared, but I narrowed it down. Important. I have extremely long hair in real life, but most of the time I tie it up. There was this one dinner that I went to.
I didn't know she was going to show herself in real life like that. I've seen pictures of her, Lucy. I don't know if you're ever going to watch this video. You didn't remember from me 3.5 years ago when you left me that comment at that time. Thank you very much in advance for that. Still grateful to this day. It was almost 4 years back, but... Oh, man. I forgot how she looked in real life. Dang. That's funny. Oh, man. I felt so bad for her. She was making all those little noises when she first found out she had head lice. That'd be the most heartbreaking, devastating thing that she probably went through. I mean, I've been through a few other things besides, normal dandruff, thank God. I've never had no such thing as head lice, thank Jesus, and I never will. I'm too much of a personal hygiene germ freak. Anyways, or clean freak in a way. But anyways, yeah. Oh, Lucy, man. You must have went through so much shit back then, man. I can't even imagine all the people that would make fun of you for that. And they made fun of me for certain things too, but for different reasons. No, I'm not gonna get into it. Let's go on. It's almost done.
A couple of weeks before all of this, I got all fancy and dressed up and I straightened my hair. My hair is also super curly, so that adds a good inch to it. Very long. At this dinner were also a bunch of my parents' friends, many of whom had young children. I'd give a hug and hello, smile, and pretend I know who they are. All the while, the lice buddies jump ship. I was like Rapunzel, but for head lice. Oh, Lucy, let down your hair. Finally, my days of solitude are over. Come here, my darling. As soon as I knew what was happening, I knew there was no time to lose. So, you choose war. So be it. This would be a tough battle, so I bought many supplies. Combed my hair relentlessly, used every product they had to offer. I think the highlight of this was this one night where I sat for 2 hours with my head covered in olive oil and cling film. I feel secure with the direction my life is going right now. I had no chill. And clearly I did my job well, because they were gone within a week. I had won the war, but at what cost? It's been quite a while since this happened, but I can't scratch my head anymore without getting paranoid. Oh no, they're back. Of course, they never are, but it stays with you. I never spoke of it again. Until now. Now I'm telling nearly 200,000 people. Again, I feel like I have to emphasize that this happened quite a long time ago. So if you ever meet me, don't worry, you ain't gonna catch lice from me. Probably. But yes, hello, I am not dead yet. I know this video took an obscene amount of time to come out, but I have many reasons. Here are the relevant ones. This is my first ever video that I've made with an actual drawing tablet, with a screen. The last video was so long ago that I already don't like all the narration poses that I made, so I made a completely new rig. I work with PNG files, so that's about as fun as it sounds. I have much more behind the scenes stuff on my Patreon. YouTube is very scary right now. Quite a few of the things I was working on involved going outside, and I can't do that anymore, so I had to completely rethink my list of video ideas. But don't worry, I've come up with ones even worse. Alright, I will see you in not 4 months. Love you, bye.
Oh, she was gone for 4 months. Damn. Oh, well. Anyways, yeah, overall thoughts, views, and opinions. Ugh. Lucy. Man, I really hope you don't have that problem anymore. Because if I ever get to go out to a convention to the UK and I meet you, I really don't want none of that shit on me at all. Period. I don't want none of it at all. And she's got to be like a little midget compared to me. I'm just like 6'0". She has to be like 4'9", 5'0" or something. But anyways, man, real cool animation. She did this on a freaking, like, first time she did it on a tablet thing? Oh, wow, okay. No wonder it came out a little bit more extra professional than it did the first time. I was wondering why the voice sounded so much clearer and, like, the animation was a lot more, like, smoother paced, because I've seen, like, 4 or 5 of her other videos on this backup channel she had before when she made fake Pokemon videos or faking mons. And then she did this other dude with, she did this other video, like, collaboration with another artist named Styler. I didn't do a reaction. That's before I started doing reactions again. That was last year, 2019. I was only do like a few handful here and there at the time. And wow, she's come a long way, man. She's almost at 200,000 plus people that watch her in this one. That's what the other one. It's like 690,000 almost subscribers she has all together. She's doing big things, man. And hopefully she won't take another 4 or 5 months to do another animation, unless she's gonna do a whole movie thing that takes 2 years. That's gonna be a long ass fucking time, man. But big ups to you, Lucy, aka CandieEvie. You are still one of the PokeTuber coolest goddesses of all time. It may not be like the old school YouTubers, PokeTubers, like ones I used to follow back in the day, like Cuddle to Death, Tricky Wee. Who else was out there? Those were a bit. Tamashi Aroka. I think she's only on Twitch now. Another one, I know she wasn't a PokeTuber, but she was like kind of like a Nintendo vlogger, a Nintendo fangirl. I used to, her and then another dude was like one of the main reasons. This other dude named Joey, and his original name used to be like Fate Holy Soldier. I think he goes by Joey Boots now. And then there was another chick named Catfind Jed. There were the reasons like 10.5 years ago why I wanted to make this channel. Specifically, mainly for video game content. It used to be for a lot of old ranter videos and stuff like that. Back in like 2011, 2012, a long ass time ago. It was literally the last decade. And even a decade before that, no way, 2009. So I've been on this site for a long time, like 13.5 years. Very, very long time. But anyways, that's all I gotta say for now. CandieEvie, Lucy, keep doing your thing. And for really, really good animations, improved drastically in a good way. That's all I gotta say for now, my friends, and I'm out of here. Links to description box down below to the full video. I'm done. Peace out once again, ladies and gentlemen, fanboys and fangirls, otakus, Nikki, Komodos out there. We'll see you when I see you guys today, every night, wherever in the universe out there. Stay tuned for more future content, including video game industry news, anime news, internet news, and reaction videos such as this one right here. And that's it. Take it easy. Peace out. Like sauerkraut, ladies and bye. I'll see you on the flip side. And use a crap load of hand sanitizer. See you guys soon. Peace.